Few things in life should be accepted without asking questions, maybe even getting a second opinion. We certainly follow that advice when it comes to our health, so why not do the same with our money? Cory Sickles is the president of Safe Harbor Retirement Group, and in today's sponsored segment is explaining for us the importance of that financial second opinion. And you can't really stress that enough, Cory, because this is really important stuff when it comes down to it, right?
Yes, especially right now, right?
Yeah.
We have an unstable market. And, one of the things I think you want to make sure of, especially if you're retired or planning, nearing retirement, is that you're kind of protected too.
Yeah.
It's a great time right now to just look, take a step back, look at your investments. One of the things I would also say is you need to make sure that you understand your investments too. There's so many people that actually come into Safe Harbor where they don't know what they really have. So, it's a good chance to sit down with another advisor just to make sure that you're on track. And more importantly, you're not going to be in a situation where you potentially run out of money later on in life as well.
And a lot of times you need to kind of have that second opinion, which we've talked about before, because maybe your current advisor doesn't have your best interest in mind. And I know we use the term fiduciary, but that's kind of, what you need to check on these days that a lot of us aren't aware of.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have a fiduciary responsibility, to our clients, which means we're always going to do what's right for you. There's some advisors out there that might just have suitability. Every product is suitable for somebody, but the question is it the right product for you? So by working with an advisor, getting a second opinion, you'll become more educated, but more importantly, you're going to make sure that the products that you're invested in is really, unique for you and in your best situation.
And so what is your take too on transparency between client and advisor? How important is that in your relationship?
It's very important. Not only do you need to be able to make sure that you know what you're invested in, you also need to make sure that you understand everything about that as well. When a lot of people come in to us and we review their portfolio, they're going to find out they might be in a particular product and they're tied into that for a number of years, and they weren't aware of that. But not only from a transparency standpoint on being educated on what you have, but you also need to make sure that you understand the fees that you're paying, because that can actually be a big thing as well. The more money that you're paying an advisor or paying for a particular investment that you're into, that's really taking away the growth that you can actually get long-term for your investments as well.
And to that end, I know that you talk about having another review could possibly lower those fees, could possibly even lower your taxes in retirement.
That's correct. One of the things that we do is when you do come in, we also run what we call a Morningstar report, for you. That gives us a good idea of how you're invested, what your risk level is, what fees you're paying, how is it performed, and by being able to present that back to you, you're going to be able to understand that better, and I think you have a better situation of, how am I invested, and again, what's the true benefits for me, or for you, the client, on how that's really going to fit in with your portfolio, and more importantly, how is it going to be able to provide lifetime income or whatever that need might be for you.
Right, exactly. And the other thing that people often find is that they maybe met with that financial advisor regularly 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and that has not continued, right? And that is vital in making sure that what you have still suits you, right? So that second opinion could come in handy there.
Things have changed a lot in, what I'm just going to say in the financial market area. We want that personal touch. So we meet with our clients at least face-to-face on an annual basis. And there's some competitors out there today that, maybe you're not meeting with a particular advisor, or whoever you're with, maybe those advisors do change. So it's something that I think it's important to be able to sit down with an advisor. We're family-owned business. We're going to be there, and it's nice for, I think, our clients to be able to know that when they come in, they're going to be able to meet with me year after year.
And do you find that people come in for that second opinion, Cory, and get the news that maybe they didn't expect, but like, you're doing well? It's not as if you're there to say everything is wrong and falling down a black hole.
That's exactly right. And that's our job. Again, back to the fiduciary side of it, if we don't think we can put you in a better position, then we're going to be able to tell you that hey, everything that you have done is good. And you know, we might throw a suggestion here or there for you.
Yeah.
But until you kind of go through that process, you're really not going to know. You know, all these years that I've worked with one advisor or different advisors, did they do the right thing for me?
Did they do the right thing? All right, I want to let people know, complimentary first meeting at Safe Harbor always. They have 2 locations, so check them out. The website, safeharboroh.com. Of course, you can give Cory and his team a call there as well. Good to see you, Cory.
Good to see you, Robin.